Daily Fail, the greatest propaganda media piece of garbage the world has ever seen. They don't miss a beat. They have got this massive article. They don't miss a beat here on demonising anyone that speaks against the BS19. We're just going to point out this one here. Inside the anti-mask cult. So all of a sudden, if you don't want to wear a mask, you are a member of a cult, which packed into a Melbourne gym. Wow. So there must have been like 500 of them there to spread conspiracy theories as the pathetic manifesto they used to taunt police trying to enforce Corona BS lockdown is revealed. No, they are using their rights. Their rights. They're not taunting the police. They are using their rights against these fucking horrid, pathetic police with their draconian measures. Hordes of anti-mask coronavirus disbelievers, hordes, love these words, are reciting scripts to police and attempting to escape fines, reciting scripts. Sorry, what they're reciting is, laws, part of the Constitution, part of human rights that we have. They're not made up. The scripts are read to cops at COVID checkpoints as drivers refuse to cooperate to provide personal details. Now, we don't have to give details unless we've committed a criminal offence. I don't have to go into that. Drivers are increasingly arguing with authorities. The groups are also meeting weekly to discuss conduct of the police, government and media lies. During the meetings, they break social distancing measures and gathering limits. So this is going to be a long one. A group of anti-maskers who believe Corona BS is a government hoax have started meeting together in a cramped Melbourne gym to discuss how to resist putrid police. That's what they are. They're fucking putrid, trying to enforce the law. Every Saturday at 6 p.m, upwards of 50 people reportedly meet in the lockdown suburb of Cranbourne to discuss what one attender described as the putrid conduct of police, government and media lies. Same thing again. We are strong and we won't bow to these oppressors. Nick Patterson, check him out on Facebook. He's the man who attended the meeting, said on Sunday, as the state recorded, don't give me these fucking bullshit cases and deaths, garbage, just grabbing old people from aged care homes and using their deaths. I'm sick of it. He praised Eve Black, that's the woman, you'll see in a second, who did her thing. There it is. There's 50 people. Packed in a gym. Do they seem packed? They don't seem packed to me. I think that's Nick Oberia. Don't know who took this photo. Daily Mail got it. Daily Fail, sorry. There it is. Upwards of 50 people reportedly meet in a cramped gym. There's Eve Black. I think she's a 19-year-old that went through a checkpoint, no problems, but then they chased her a week later and smashed the window. Here's a schedule of fees for unlawful stop. I won't read it all out. They just said $50,000 engagement fee, 200 per minute. That's what they hand to the police. You can read it yourself. The script urges followers to warn officers of a schedule of fees when they unlawfully detain or stop the driver. Miss Blake said she will be contesting any infringement notices she receives following the stunt. I want to just go back here. If you go to this guy's Facebook, Nick's Facebook, you'll see that the cops and the media all got together that night. They got there all together because it was all planned together. You've got to ask, how does the media there with the cops at the same time? They went there to some place and surrounded it. I don't know, over a dozen cop cars and media everywhere, and it was a non-event. I don't know if they moved places or whatever. Check it out on his Facebook, Nick Patterson. Yeah. So the media and the police are all in together. Obviously, the cops informed the media we're going to do this, and it turned out to be a bummer. But check it out on this Facebook. Sorry, I just want to go on here. They go on about things. These idiots. Albury border. There we go. We've got to pick on this Bunnings Karen. We've seen that. I'm going to play this. They use this woman as well. Miss Rose. Don't know who she is. She has been contacted by Daily Mail. Claims to be the leader of the army. The Illuminating Army, a group of like-minded conspiracy theorists that believe BS19 is a scam and 5G networks are the work of the devil. So I'll play this video here.
Do not consent. We, the Australian... I do not consent. We, the Australian people, do not consent to forced mask wearing. To the Australian government, you can take your control and your fear-based evilness away. We, the people, do not consent to these draconian laws. Be they gone.
Well, so they're making out to be a crazy woman. She's burned her masks. Anyway, skip it on. And then, of course, they've got images of her being a witch. Hams up while dressed as a Viking queen. Whatever that is. Then we got the bullshit local cases video I made. Amazingly how perfectly it just goes up, up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up. A little bit of downs, but always going up, up, and up. There's no big spike here, then a drop, then a big spike here, then a big drop. It's all fudged bullshit. And this not only goes for Victoria, it goes for Australia. It's the same thing. It's probably the same worldwide. And of course, they attack this Karen at Bunnings. They've got everything here. They don't miss a beat. Then we got some other stuff. Got to read this. It's too much to read out. You can read it yourself. But they go through everything here. Daily Fail. They don't miss a beat. And then we got our friend Herbert Riley, the man. A few days ago, he's done this 3 times, coming back from Melbourne to Geelong where he lives. Check his channel, Herbert Riley. They intercepted him yesterday in Geelong somewhere and they smashed his window. This is where he handed the thing to this fucking idiot here who throws it back. Frustration mounted further as an officer rattled off a raft of charges. Anyway, then we go, of course, to the woman who refused to tell Melbourne police officers where she was going. That's Eve Black. They've got them all. It's back to Herbert. And then all of a sudden we've got James Bartolo, the man who we've seen do a similar thing. A Current Affair tried to interview him. They never showed it because he said too much stuff that they don't want people to hear. Smug driver pulled over. 20-minute debate. There he is. Don't know who he's posing for there, but anyway, he says it all, blah, blah, blah. There he is doing his bodybuilding, whatever. So, they cover everyone. They cover all the supposed cult people who think this is all BS. I'm sorry, there's going to be more than this shit. Don't worry about that. Anyway, that's inside the anti-mask cult.